take out the same factor that all numbers have.
Yeah, so if there's something in common, you can take it out then, yeah. So I'll explain a little bit now. Like I said, this lesson is really, it's not really a maths lesson, it's more like a number lesson, you know, a thinking lesson. There's not a lot to show you. There's just a lot of, you'll have to practice a lot. Mental arithmetic, you know what I mean? Doing things in your head, yeah. So just a little bit of vocabulary before we start. So this word, factor, when we have two things multiplied together, they're each called factors. Okay? So for example, if you have 30, that's equal to 5 times 6. These are the factors. Okay? So the verb is factorize. So if you want to go from 30 to 5 multiply 6, the verb is factorize. Okay, so that's just a little bit of basic vocabulary to start with. Now, of course, this is not what we're doing, because this is what you do when you're babies, in baby school. Yes? We're not going to factorize numbers, we're going to factorize equations. A special type of equation, which I'm sure somebody knows its name. Quadratic, yeah, that's the one. So, ax squared plus bx plus c, this is called a quadratic equation. What's wrong, Starry? Starry? Are you sure? Yes, okay. Quadratic equation. So, how do we get quadratics? Well, we get quadratics when we multiply two linears. So, for example, let's say I have x plus 1 times x minus, well, let's make it plus, x plus 2. Now, I'm sure some people know how to multiply these, but just to remind you, it goes x by x, x by 2, 1 by x, and 1 by 2. So we get x by x is x squared, x by 2, 2x, 1x, and 2. But I'm sure you've done this before. X squared plus 3x plus 2. So does anyone know the verb for when we go from here to here? No?
Expanding.
Expanding, yeah. Expanding. So when you want to go backwards, not simplifying, but factorizing. Because when you think about it, you're finding the two that multiply, you're finding the factors that make the quadratic. Yeah? Okay, so the vocabulary's okay? Yes? This is one of those things where I'll just do a couple of examples, but really you just have to try lots of them. After the first 100 questions, they'll become easy. Okay. Right, so let me do some examples on how to factorize. Expanding, that's easy. Factorizing, going backwards, that can be a little trickier. We'll start off with some simple examples first. Okay. There are tricks for sure, yeah. Can I scroll down? Yeah. Right, so here's our first example, how to factorize. X squared plus 11x plus 30. Now, this isn't a type of problem that has lots of writing. This is a type of problem that has lots of thinking. Okay? The good news is this is the easiest example. We have plus and plus here, which we like. This makes it easier to do. And also, what's the number here? It's like a 1, which also makes it easier. There's a special name for when it's a 1 here. Does anybody know? Okay.
Second letter.
Oh, no. 1 letter is enough. if you know it.
What was the question?
The special name for when the quadratic begins with 1. Now, I've been teaching here for 9 years, and only one student knew this name. So, if you would like to be the second student, please tell me the name now.
Give the second letter.
Oh no, this student didn't even ask for the first letter. Oh, yes. Okay, we don't know. It's called a monic quadratic. And you can, if you're good with your English prefixes, you probably know in English that mono means 1. So it's called a monic quadratic. Okay. So this is the easiest type to factorize. So what do we do? Well, we need to think. Yeah. We need to think of two numbers, and these numbers must multiply to make 30, and they must add to make 11. So for example, here's some examples that are wrong. If I use 1 and 30, does this multiply to make 30? Yeah, but does it add to make 11? No. What about 15 and 2? No good. 5 and 6? 5 and 6 works because they add to make 11. So the answer is just x plus 5, x plus 6. Now you don't have to do the next part, but I'm going to do it. I want to check the answer, okay? So x by x, x squared, x by 6, 6x, and next is 5x plus 30. Does this match up?
Yep.
Yeah. X squared plus 11x plus 30. So we're good. This is the answer then. So you can write this down, but as you can see, there's not a lot to write down. It's more about you understand the process. Yeah?
That means just I choose two numbers and I draw just...
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Nader, what happens is the more of these you do, the quicker you can become at choosing the numbers. Because I kind of knew at the start the answer was 5 and 6, because I need numbers that multiply to make 30, but they can't be too big because we only need to make 11. So we kind of think of numbers around about 5, 6, 7 would be suitable. Okay, we look at another example? Yeah. Right, so let's do one with a minus in it. So this one here, it's the same idea, except we have to be very careful because of the minus. We want two numbers that multiply to make minus 35, and they add to make minus 2. So they multiply to make that, and they add to make minus 2.
5 and 7.
5 and 7, but before that,
minus 7.
should I use, what should be my combination of signs? Should I use a plus plus, a minus minus, or a plus minus? It has to be a plus and a minus. That's the only way they can multiply to make minus 35 at the back.
The bigger one is the negative.
The bigger one must be the 7. Well, it has to be 5 and 7, like this. Because 5 times 7 makes 35, plus times minus makes minus. But if I want a minus 2 in the middle, it has to be 5 minus 7. It has to be 5 plus minus 7 to make the minus 2. If you did it the other way, what number would you get in the middle?
2.
You would get 2 plus 2, yeah, because you get minus 5 plus 7 makes 2. So again, you can just write it down. There's not a lot to write down. So now we'll look at an example which is not monic. This adds a little bit of a complication. Can I scroll down? Yeah. Okay. Right. Good news is it's a plus. So x plus x plus. Bad news is there's a 15 here. And what happens is this number, you must also factorize it and put it here and here. And then this number, you factorize it and put it here and here. And then this number, the 38, is this times this plus this one times this one. So I'll give you an example, just a random example. Two numbers that multiply to make 15. 5 and 3, for example. And two numbers that make 24. 3 and, not 3 and 4, 4 and 6. 4 and 6. So, now let's see if this is right. 5 times 3 makes 15. And 4 times 6 makes 24, but that's always going to work because of the numbers we picked. What we really need to check is, can we get 38 in the middle? 4 times 3, 12, 5 times 6, 30, 30 and 12, 42. So it's not going to be this combination. We'll try something else.
8 and 3.
Will we, for the 4 and the 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's try 8 and 3. Like this maybe?
Yeah.
So 8 times 3 is, what's that, 24? 5 times 3 is 15.
No,
I think
15.
Almost, but not
15.
quite.
I think
15
it's 3x plus 4 and 5x plus 6.
3x plus 4.
We're happy with, well, we think it's 5 and 3. So what will I put here?
5x plus 6.
12 and
6
2.
and
4.
4. Okay, that's 18 and that's 20, and together they make 38 then. So this is it. So as you can see, you do have to try a couple of things to see if you can get it. Yeah?
But didn't we put 6 and 4 before?
But I think maybe the other way.
Okay, that makes
So it matters, yeah. Okay, can I do the next example? Okay. Yeah?
Okay.
We're good? Alright. And the last one is the hardest type, because it's not monic and it has minuses. 12x squared minus 11x minus 15. Okay, so we know we have a plus and we know we have a minus. There's no secret, quick, super fast way to do this, but for some reason when I look at this, I feel like all the numbers should be close. So like for example, 12 might be a 6 and a 2, and 15, well, it really has to be a 5 and a 3. Now if I put the 3, it won't, let me see, 3 here, that's 18 and 5, no, 3 here, 6 and 30, no. So I could try 4 and 3.
Yep. 4x.
Let's see, 4,
4x and 3x. Yep.
3x, okay, and
5.
5 makes 15 and 12, no.
The negative is with the 4x.
4x plus 3, 3x.
Ah,
plus
the
5.
signs are wrong. We'll have to put the minus here, you think?
Yep.
And this one will be the plus.
Yes.
And 5 could go with the 4 to make 12. Oh yeah, 5
No,
here
it should be-
and 3 here.
Yep.
Yeah, because this is minus 9 and this is... No, the signs are
It
backwards.
has to be different ways. 3x minus 5, 4x
No,
plus 3.
this is right.
Wait, no, stop. It's not the sign. We nearly... Wait, relax. We nearly have it. It's just we have a plus 11 instead of a minus 11. So the signs maybe are just the wrong way. So if I change this to a plus and this back to the minus, then this will be plus 9 and this will be minus 20, which makes minus 11 then. Okay, so now it's right then. So like I said, it really is just a matter of practice. Yeah, after, like I said, after about 100 of them, then it's no problem. Okay, how many would you need to practice? 1, maybe even 2, huh?
Definitely not the A.
Well, I just did all the A's,
15.
so Let
One
me
from
think.
each question.
Hang on, how much time is
One
it?
and a half
20?
from each question.
One and a half. I was thinking more like 5 from each question. Well, what else are you going to do? It just.
Chemistry.
Oh, I see. Do you have a chemistry homework?
Test.
Test already?
Yes.
It's like the first week. Alright. How about 4 from each?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just did A. I did 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4A. So you could do B, C, D, E. 1, B, C, D, E. 2, B, C, D, E. 3, and 4. Yeah, I'll write them here. 1.
No, I mean the questions on the board.
Yes, I can actually switch to.
Are we going
This
to start
month.
with them now?
Huh?
Are we going to start with them?
Yeah, because this lesson is very, very small. So, in fact, if you get them all finished now, there's no homework then, because this is going to be the homework. Let me see if I can switch.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Of course, I can't switch because it's going to be this projector. Right, I can turn this one off and put the questions on the board.
Which one's from 2 and 3 and 4? Same?
Yeah, B, C, D, E. You're using English, Starry? Thank you. There we go. Yes. B, C, D, E for 1, 2, 3, and 4. There. Can you see that okay? Or will I turn the light off?
No, it's fine.
It's okay? Yeah, it's like it blocked you. Let me look at it on my laptop now, see if I can fix it for you.